Zendaya. Whether you know her from Euphoria, Spider-Man, or Dune, chances are you've probably seen her face somewhere. Not only was she the most watched actress on Letterboxd in 2024, she's also the most in-demand actress working today. And she got engaged to Spider-Man.
Their biggest celebrity crush, easy, Tom Holland.
It's quite rare to see a young actor make career choices this calculated, from starting out as a kid on Disney Channel to becoming one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people in the world. It made me wonder, is Zendaya actually that once-in-a-lifetime talent, or are people just overhyping her a bit? Zendaya isn't everywhere for no reason, so today I want to shine some light on her career, to find out exactly how she did it. Zendaya Mary Stormer Coleman was born on September 1st of 1996 in California. Her name actually means to give thanks. Now, thanks to her parents, Zendaya has been on stage from a very young age. Her mother worked at the California Shakespeare Theater and her father was her manager, which is probably the reason she ended up on Disney Channel. Now, I know what you're thinking. But unlike many Disney stars who faded into nothingness, she didn't just use all that early fame to rake in money. She built longevity. What made Zendaya stand out was that she didn't try to be edgy right away. During her 7 years at Disney, Zendaya was playing her career like a game of chess. She released a few songs, became a cover girl model, and also launched a clothing line. Even in terms of fashion, Zendaya is not afraid to go big. Fun fact, when she was 16, she took part in Dancing with the Stars and even finished 2nd place. Also, these days you can't name Zendaya without mentioning Tom Holland, who got engaged with each other at the start of 2025. Well ladies, get yourself a man who protects you like this. During and after her Disney career, Zendaya took the time to expand her skill set, with small roles like in the shows Blackish and The OA. By choosing to be a small actor, the paychecks were quite modest, but credibility mattered more to her than the money. Now here's where it gets interesting. Seeing such a career pursuit instead of following all the clout and fame is pretty rare these days. Zendaya decided not to say yes to every role that came her way. She told Vogue in 2020, "I had a very good sense of self, and I think I also took a lot of lessons just from being in the industry for so long. I'd rather just walk the walk. I'm letting the work do what the work does, and eventually the gamble paid off." And that is when Spider-Man joined the chat. In 2017, she played in Spider-Man Homecoming, stepping into the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Michelle Jones, aka MJ, a modern version of Spider-Man's love interest. Gone with the redhead from the comics, this MJ is different. Zendaya is in essence one of the boys. She's sarcastic, goofy, slightly awkward, but sharper than everyone else in the room. And most of all, she's just a normal girl. It's not a flashy role, but Zendaya makes it work.
I gotta go.
Hey, where are you going? What are you hiding, Peter? I'm just kidding, I don't care. Bye.
Zendaya's power lies in her calm, deadpan vibe and playful humor, with a bit of sadness mixed in. You can really feel this in the quiet scenes with Peter Parker, like in Far From Home, when she softly tells him she knows he's Spider-Man.
I'm just gonna tell you. MJ,
I'm Spider-Man.
What?
That's what you were gonna say, that you're Spider-Man. You know Susan Yang thinks that you're a male escort?
What? No, of course I'm not a male escort.
So then you're Spider-Man.
Or in No Way Home, when she looks at him without knowing who he is.
Can I help you?
Hi, my name is Peter Parker, and I would like a coffee.
Okay, no problem, Peter Parker.
I mean, the real-life chemistry with Tom Holland helped a lot, which in hindsight turned out to be real. MJ was the role that put Zendaya on the map as a serious actress. TikTok edits, brand deals, and even hooping as Lola Bunny with LeBron James.
She is the one.
I got hops! Hold it! Got you, Bron!
But just as people were getting comfortable with the idea of Marvel's Zendaya, she flipped the script again, because her true breakout moment came with Euphoria. Here she plays Rue, a teenage addict wrapped in an existential crisis. Even though these days vanity and beauty are still put on a high pedestal for many actresses, Zendaya is making things messy and ugly. The wild hair, the voice cracking, the panic attacks, Zendaya goes where many actresses fear to cross.
You did this to me! You did this to me, Beth. If you don't open this door right now, I swear to God, I will hate you till the day I die.
I'm sorry.
Ah! You did this to me!
Over the 2 seasons, we get to see how well developed Zendaya's acting has become, which is also why she won an Emmy for season 1 and also for season 2. We see this especially in her breakdown scenes. Instead of going over the top, Zendaya exhibits quite remarkable control with her delivery. She lets her emotions simmer for a while, just until it explodes.
I'm sorry, Mom, I can't do this.
Get back in the car!
I'm sorry.
But the real power is that the character of Rue has authenticity, which became Zendaya's ultimate career match point. It's these heavy emotional moments that make the lighter scenes with Rue hit even harder. It's all done very subtly, and that's what makes it so powerful. Her performance doesn't just feel real, many of the experiences are real.
And anything you have inside, any pain at least I've held on to, I let Rue have it, you know? And I let her use whatever kind of I need to hold on to, and I let her get it out for me, you know, because I get it out in a different way. And often I shove, so it allows her to take that on, and I'm just very grateful to have an environment where I felt safe.
Along with being an executive producer for season 2 and onward, it's clear that for Zendaya, Euphoria is more than just a passion project. Now, most actors would have made Euphoria their reinvention, but Zendaya pulled a reverse card again, and she made the jump back into blockbusters. In Spider-Man, the character of MJ doesn't get the most lines, and it's not groundbreaking acting, but Zendaya managed to turn a limited role into a defining one. Also, you can see the development of her talent between the Spider-Man movies. In the first Spider-Man, she was expressive, bright smiles, big energy, and now she's more subdued and understated. We see this in Dune as well. She can do a whole scene with just her eyes alone. When Paul suggests marrying Arulin, played by Florence Pugh, instead of Chani, the eye twitch in her glare is a subtle expression filled with rage.
I'll take the hand of your daughter. She will remain safe, and we will rule together over the Empire.
We see her subtle acting in The Greatest Showman too, where she is in love with the character of Zac Efron, but because of racial injustice, they cannot be lovers. And in Malcolm and Mary, a movie where Zendaya argues with John David Washington for 2 whole hours.
What the do you know about shame and guilt? But out here, on these streets, these smiling rich people, they think you know what it's like to scrap. Don't worry, I'm not so petty I throw it out in argument because I'm angry.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
This movie showed me something. This is not a Disney actress anymore.
I never tried to be think about it too strategically. I wasn't like, okay, this is where I'm gonna make my big dramatic departure. You know, it wasn't like that. It was just
moves you.
Yeah, what moves you and what characters you feel like you can connect with and feel like a challenge. I think my job is to, you know, have characters and ultimately help the world empathize with different kinds of people.
Yeah.
And so the harder the character, the better.
Now, speaking of subtle power, let's talk about the Dune series. Even in a stacked cast with actors like Timothée Chalamet, Javier Bardem, and Rebecca Ferguson, Zendaya is holding her ground. I've heard people say about part 1 that Zendaya wasn't doing that much besides looking pretty and whispering in Timothée Chalamet's dreams. But even though her screen time was limited, it worked in her favor.
What?
She opens the film, sets the tone, and immediately becomes part of the mythos of Arrakis. By the time the credits roll, we don't fully know who Chani is, and it's exactly that mystery that keeps us locked in. Fast forward to part 2, and the mystery breaks wide open. Chani is no longer a symbol, she is a fully realized character. And she is also not afraid to question the Lisan al-Gaib. Zendaya's character is not just there to validate Paul, she questions his choices, she pushes back, and at the same time she still gives us those small moments of playfulness and care.
Your blood comes from dukes and great houses. We don't have that here. Here, we're equal. Men and women alike. What we do for the benefit of all.
I'd very much like to be equal to you.
This might be Zendaya's most layered role yet, because Chani is more than just a freedom fighter. She's a woman torn between love, purpose, and rebellion, trying to survive a system she doesn't trust. And she is not blindly following anyone's prophecy, not even Paul's. With Dune Part 3 already filming, it's clear that Zendaya isn't just playing the love interest, she's becoming the heart of resistance. Now, after sci-fi and superheroes, Zendaya took another sharp turn with the movie Challengers. Honestly, I don't know how Tom Holland let her get away with this, but Tom seems like a chill dude, so I could see him supporting this artistic pivot. For the first time, we see Zendaya playing something closer to a villain. She plays Tashi, a femme fatale and a tennis prodigy caught in a love triangle with 2 rival players.
I want you to lose tomorrow.
I'm aware of that.
I'm asking you to lose tomorrow.
off.
The irony of this movie is that it's not actually about tennis. The real tension is emotional and psychological. Zendaya delivers a pretty cold performance. She is manipulating, seducing, and dominating. This time she is no longer playing a second fiddle or symbolizing this young girl, she is the one taking the wheel. The role of Tashi is unique to her filmography because she is not a girl anymore, this is a woman on screen. Besides all her iconic roles and performances, a big reason people love Zendaya is her vibe off camera. She is not the one trying too hard to be cool, she's just doing whatever fits her and moves around with confidence.
I don't know that I'm the most confident person in the world. I think, like anybody, I have my own insecurities, I have my own things that I'm working on. I mean, we're human, and it's okay not to be. So, how am I so confident? Is that sometimes I'm not, always, and that's okay.
Believe it or not, she is also quite connected with the outside world, and she's pretty warm with her fans, even when they don't remember her roles.
Guess who it is? Your girl from the show, 13 Reasons.
Oh, I'm not on that show.
You not on that show?
I'm on Euphoria, darling.
Oh, Euphoria. I said the wrong, I'm sorry, I said the
With all this reach and recognition, where does Zendaya go next? As of now, her agenda is pretty packed. She's got Dune Part 3 coming up, Euphoria Season 3, and Spider-Man Brand New Day. Not only that, she will also be starring with Tom Holland and Robert Pattinson in The Odyssey by Christopher Nolan. This time playing Athena, the Greek god of wisdom, war, and strategy. So now the question still stands, is Zendaya actually overhyped? Well, Zendaya has become the face of a generation of young actors. She is proving herself to be willing to experiment with style and take a lot of risk. Her career isn't necessarily about being the loudest or most dramatic, but whether she's the lead actress or supporting role, Zendaya has undeniably elevated some of the biggest productions in the world, all the while not taking herself all too serious along the way.
I'm an actor, and I look at myself and I'm like, what a ridiculous job.
Yeah.
I have the coolest job. I love my job so much, but then sometimes you're just like, I mean, I dress up for a living, and I don't want to take myself too seriously because I feel like there's people who do far more important things than I do. So, you know, finding purpose in what you do is this understanding of like a collective empathy and an understanding of someone else's life.
As one critic put it, Zendaya doesn't force her way into the spotlight. She just stands there and the spotlight keeps finding her. With that being said, if you want to prepare yourself for Christopher Nolan's next legendary movie, I highly recommend checking out the first film he has ever made, called Following, which is currently streaming on Mubi. Not only in my country, the Netherlands, but in many other countries. Mubi is a curated streaming service dedicated to elevating great cinema from all around the globe. From iconic directors to emerging auteurs, there's always something new to discover. And the best thing is that they are all carefully handpicked by Mubi curators, allowing you to discover the best cinema at your fingertips, streaming anytime, anywhere.
I work anytime, anywhere.
We work Jewish holidays?
Anytime, anywhere.
You can try Mubi free for 30 days at mubi.com/docinema. That's mubi.com/docinema for an entire month of great cinema for free.